for the notification.
If I could get a wider angle lens for that, we would just do both every day.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Tit.
Well, tit for tat.
I got the black shirt on today. You can't really see him that well.
Rich Archer says, I miss pixels appearing randomly. But he said we'll be doing Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram
eventually.
Yeah,
eventually.
God, my knee itches. Oh my God, I forgot I was out there.
Is that your weenie?
No, I was out there yesterday trimming or looking to trim some stuff back for the father-in-law.
Oh, and by the way,
gotcha.
Is there sound on YouTube?
I'm fixing to find out.
You got a tire getting low out there on the bus.
No, it's just sinking in the dirt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How about that? Is anybody on, Steph, you on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. It's pulling up.
I see their sound leaving, but I don't see if there's sound on it.
Leaving?
Oh, duh. It's connected to my Bluetooth. No wonder. I'm over here turning my phone up. It's my Bluetooth in my ear.
To hurt.
I'm special.
You can tell it's freaky Friday the 13th. So,
yeah, you can definitely tell we are all jacked up and no place to go.
So we have YouTube up now, up and running. So if anyone wants to go over to YouTube,
well, I would prefer to just keep telling everybody that's coming to this live feed that they can go over to the other live feed. That's kind of my whole point, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because I just knew we got bigger hits, faster hits on Facebook, but I just needed everybody to know vice versa.
Jacob is saying that YouTube's sound is a bit lower though.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I can control that. That's quality sound over there. Hey, how about this? Hey, Macarena. Our Just for Fun numbers have now gone up to 13,306. That means in just less than 20 days, than 20 days, we've gone from 13,148. Anybody want to bust out a calculator on that one?
Dang.
So 148 to 306. So 306 minus 148. Any takers? Any takers? Any takers? Any takers? Any takers? Hey, anybody? See, we went up how much? 158 in less than 20 days. Michael Beatonball, hey, because see, we didn't see you yesterday. That's why I wanted to get this live feed.
Ball man.
And that way we can at least have YouTube. Steph, are you monitoring the YouTube feed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff Wisnut is saying that he's got audio but no video. So I'm asking. Okay, now he says he's got video. Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta wait for it to catch up.
Sometimes you just gotta wait for it. You right, Steph?
And we're waiting.
Man, what's going on? Anybody want to call in? Please, somebody call in. Give us something else to talk about.
Morning, Travis. So
I have to go to the dentist today.
Ooh.
Yoo-hoo. I'm gonna scale on my teeth a bit. Is that yours or mine?
Mine. I gotta go be put in a tube.
Oh yeah, I've never had an MRI.
Man,
I had one on my knee.
I have had more MRIs than y'all can even imagine.
Did you have to drink a lot of water before you had it?
You're supposed to.
Oh, and it's been so long since I had one.
For what you're going for, duh. But yeah.
Bill says when he's had them, it's not so much going through the tube that bothers him; it's the noise.
Are they giving you fluid?
Yeah.
Are they giving you fluid?
What, the contrast?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why you're drinking so much fluid.
Oh, okay.
Helps it move through quicker.
Yeah, I don't know if it moves through her, but
I've never had one with contrast.
You're the one full of crap.
I wasn't talking about that part. I'm talking about the other clogged up areas. No, dude,
I know where all that's
I have been in the ones for my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Crotch to throat, And then imagine the last one I just did was 45 minutes, 2 different times on my head alone, where my whole body wasn't in there, but just my head.
They were
I've
funny.
I've been from my nose to my toes in those. And let me just tell you, that sound,
Oh yeah, that.
Bill said that's what
you need
bothers
to
him.
get a song stuck in your head before you go.
He
And
said-
no, it's no done.
They don't put headphones on
No.
you anymore.
No, it's this right here. It's a steady. I don't want to do it because my dog, but it's a steady. Dunk, 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 dunk,
Yeah.
dunk, dunk, dunk. And what that is look, there's a magnet. Pay attention to my hand. There's a magnet that's going dunk, 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 and it's a little faster than that. But each one of those is the picture where it's
Yep.
shooting radiation through your body.
Yep. Bill said that's
Nah.
the worst part was the sound,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you have to lay there and you're doing it on your head and they,
It puts me to sleep.
Yeah, I mean the last time that I had it,
Like I
but-
literally hypnotize myself to this and go to a different planet.
Yeah, but it was like 95, 96.
Yeah, technology's changed since then. Nobody's driving Fifth Avenue New Yorkers now, Stephanie. Jesus Christ! Somebody pop.
I didn't have I didn't have the Fifth Avenue then.
I don't care. It's a joke. It's 1996. That's when my child was born. Technology's changed a little bit.
I mean, I'm
They
just
invented
saying,
a
that's
thing
the-
called a rotary phone.
That's the last MRI that I've had done was back then, and they let me put headphones on so I could listen to the music, and put a rag over my eyes.
Thanks for having that first time. Anyways, right. Smell this. Does it smell like chloroform? Oh my God! Can y'all even imagine what today's gonna be like? If this is how it's already kicking and chickening.
no,
Like, see,
then
we're
I'm-
at
then that makes
22
me
on
worry about
Facebook.
tomorrow then.
We're on 5. We're at 5 on YouTube.
I know, but that's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at is we get heavier hitters on Facebook. So even if the video sucks, you can still see this. I'm just saying.
And Philip says they do play music while they do the scans.
I think
Yeah,
it depends on where you're at,
Mm-hmm.
who's doing it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And sorry, Philip,
Holly said
if the ice cream man played a
Holly
bunch
said-
of weird music for you.
I had one done.
Get it? When
Shut
he's
up!
abducted.
I'm trying to read it. You, just
gonna
keep
make me-
on.
you
Just
gonna
keep
make me
on.
cuss
I
you.
stumbled. Look.
I got 2
Keep
of them
on.
too.
Yeah, yours are like dang boats.
I ain't even got to lean over to pop you. Look at this. One shoe, I'd hit you right on the tip of the nose. Go ahead,
funny.
read what
No, never mind.
Holly
now.
says.
Holly says I had one done and I got to watch a virtual movie to block out the noise. It was cool. Cool.
and then
John
John-
Holmes going in deep. That's the movie while you're getting an MRI. Let me shove you in this tunnel.
Oh my God. No.
I'm horrible today. It's Freaky Friday.
And Mike says mine always says breathe, let it out.
Okay. And Jeffrey says I had a few MRIs myself, but I never heard a lot of noise, just a low hum.
Well, that's weird because I do remember the tuk, tuk,
Yeah,
tuk,
mine are
tuk.
crazy. So, anywho's, anybody got any WTFs, call in. And tomorrow is the fuzz run. I've got to try to be like crunk crazy in the morning. I don't think it'll be that much of a problem.
I got to go to bed early tonight.
Especially that early in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm already crunk anyways. My biggest thing is I have got to plug myself. Like I
Yeah.
have to say, hey, I'm DJ Scotty from Just Fun Radio. I have got to make sure I plug us.
Download the app.
If I'm
and check
doing
us
it for
out.
free, I should be getting something out of it. And I'm not being sarcastic, you guys, but I'm saying I don't do enough self-promoting, so I have to get told to do more. Steph won't talk on a microphone, but Tina might.
Yeah.
Morning,
I'll do it.
Shannon.
That might be a thought. I might be able to put you with a mic and let you.
I'll go walk around and
Thank you.
interview
While I'm
people.
on stage.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because I want to be able to go, I'm supposed to get you hyped up. And I have to be in a positive mood because I want to make sure I can be like, so is everybody having a good morning? Yeah. Come on, man. This sounds like bingo night at my grandma's old folks home. Come on. Are you having a good time? And I need to get us hyped up.
I'm not gonna drink coffee in the morning.
Why?
I don't think I'm gonna want to walk with coffee
Why?
because it might make my
Your
stomach.
gut.
Oh, yeah. In that case.
I'm just gonna like today's gonna be nothing but water, just water.
All right. What's this? I have y'all a big plate to share if someone wants to come get it for lunch today. Check your. Okay. Let me check my messages because that confused
morning,
the snot out of
Shannon.
me.
No, Abby, I'm not going to be going to bed at 6 p.m. tonight. Ha, 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 ha.
I might.
And on YouTube, Wansley says pink out for the Georgia game tomorrow.
Mm, I
Pink
Who are
out.
they playing?
I think we're wearing our
What?
peach.
What are the cheerleaders wrestling or something?
I think we're wearing peach shirts.
Yeah, tomorrow
Peach
at the,
shirts?
at the
Yes.
Suds run.
Your peach shirt.
That's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the pink or the blue.
Oh my God! I swear to God, I'm going to hit him.
I
before
was
the day's
reading
over with.
about what Green Tea was saying.
And I was like,
Well, quit!
peach shirt.
Pay
She told
attention!
me right there to go check my effing messages, so I did. What were you talking
You
about?
can
Wow! Pay attention, doofus!
I was checking my fucking messages.
Well, quit!
I was told to check my messages.
You can't talk and read at the same time.
No.
I'm gonna pee my pants more the morning's over with.
Pay attention, damn it, Scotty!
Jesus Christ. Why are you yelling in the microphone, you weirdo?
I was away from the microphone. Oh.
Jesus Christ, I'm messing with you and you get all defensive. You're
No,
like a,
I wasn't
You're like
getting
a
defensive.
cockroach cornered in a damn microwave.
No, I mean, I didn't want to be blowing people's ears out.
I just saw Bobby! Bobby exploded! God, it's hot as shit in here. That air conditioning's still on, too.
Damn, it is. You can't tell. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You can tell we're having one of those days.
Stop.
Pink for breast cancer and September is suicide prevention. Thank you.
I don't want donuts before I do this. No.
Mm.
All right, Rich Archer.
Okay,
saying,
so
I'll be there with
so
donuts.
so Chris C and Christina are gonna try to show up too. We're trying to get all the people just for
Oh, yeah,
fun.
good.
So everybody, whether you're participating and doing the run or not, show up as the Just for Fun support team and wear your Just for Fun shirts. Let's make a friggin'
The
statement.
peach one.
I don't care what color you wear, Stephanie. It would just be nice if you have the peach one, but let's not single anybody out, Stephanie. Wear whatever the hell you want.
Scotty.
God.
Yes, Rich Archer. Just make sure it is a Just for Fun T-shirt
As long as it's a Just for Fun t-shirt, and let me just say this,
and not a homemade one.
not one like Stephanie would wear. We
Blah,
want it.
blah,
We want it where it still can be read just for fun. And not in somebody's stupid ass handwriting.
Morning, Chris.
Jeff Matthias would show up. Thank God he's on a cruise. He'd show up with a white shirt and black Sharpie.
That's what I was just saying. Take
Yeah.
Sharpie to it. Yep.
So Wansley said that the Arkansas coach just passed away from breast cancer. So the Georgia coach is doing a pink out for her.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's cool.
Jeff
That's a way to
Wisnick.
honor her.
Yep.
I'm seeing stuff pop up, and because I can only read it on the camera. Coach's wife, not the coach. What's going on YouTube?
That's
Go ahead.
the Mark is saying that the pick is better on YouTube.
Oh God, yeah, it's the friggin' 4K camera.
And yeah, Wansley saying the coach's wife, not the coach. Opening and Jeff Wisnut says opening day and morning in Woods brown down.
It's brown. It's down. That's right. But it's not.
I
for-
say that on
it's-
Metropolitan Avenue.
it's not gun season.
Oh, is it bow
You
season?
get that
Bow
one?
season.
Did you
Yeah.
get that?
I'm trying to ignore you right now.
Metropolitan Avenue. If it's brown, it's down. Am I the only one that gets that joke? Am I the only one? Philip, I know you get it. Anyways, just a joke. Just a joke. STD's free today. Metropolitan Avenue.
And Rich says
Buy one, get 17 free.
Rich says we'll sell you t-shirts. And then he tagged Chrissy.
Yeah,
Chrissy's-
we're gonna try to have the tailgate down and try to do some shirts
Oh,
tomorrow.
well,
too.
then you better make sure that you have some change.
And everybody's saying on YouTube that the picture is so much better.
Oh, of course.
Well, yes.
It's the
'Cause that's
difference of
the-
old school and new school.
And yeah, that's the
You do what, Michael?
The
Beat his
Mevo.
balls.
Huh?
He says, I do.
Well, he only knows.
There is no telling what you will do,
Fight-
so we are
listen,
not going to
listen,
ask.
He knows about Metropolitan. He knows. He gets it.
Oh, is that what he's talking about? He knows.
He gets it. It's like secret code, like the weirdo bro handshake. It's like a fist bump, crotch
Wow.
grab, cough, sneeze, wipe the venereal disease off.
Yeah, like that.
Check my
Wow.
messages. Okay, Philip Snow, let me go check my messages.
Yes, because he can't. Yes, sure. Let him go ahead and check messages.
Check this. Hey, listen, how about we go to commercial? Because I know we're
Good, because I
supposed
got
to.
to pee. Hurry up.
Be careful, walk across all them damn wires. We'll be right back.
You're the one that runs like an idiot.
Have you ever heard of Brian Linkus? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Linkus Agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer.
Just because I'm a dog doesn't mean I don't deserve to be pampered every once in a while, too. What's wrong, Charlie? Why do you seem so sad? I wish you'd take me to Pampered Puppy, where I'd be groomed in a gentle, caring, safe, and stress-free environment. I know what'll cheer you up, boy. I'm taking you to Pampered Puppy. That'll put some spark back in my bark. The Pampered Puppy, the best full-service doggy day spa in Conyers. Online at pamperedpuppyinc.com.
Do you do your own taxes? Let's get real, everybody. Call Rapid Tax Service. They do income tax, payroll, account services. Look, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not going to even try to work on my car. So if you're not qualified to do that job, why take that chance? I mean, come on, let's get real. Taxes are taxes. I don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. Call Rapid Tax Service. Don't play around. Income tax, payroll, account services. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. So call 678-658-8601. They're located right there on Pay Street, Covington. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're
Hello.
Real Slim Shady.
We're back.
We're back.
And action.
Oh,
Okay, so anyways, we're back, you guys. Make sure that if you don't like keeping up with the crappy-ass quality of the video over here, make sure you go check out our YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. So, yeah, right now it's just kind of chaos because I was trying to get 2 cameras going this morning. And I could have got me and Tina in the original frame, but then Steph wouldn't have been on camera this morning, so... it's kind of made all the angles off a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. We're trying to work it all out.
So, last night the Democratic debate thing was on. I hear Tina laughing up there. And so instead of watching it, we decided we were going to watch Netflix, and we watched that Dave Chappelle show. And I just got to say, it was absolutely hilarious. And it's the one that everybody is giving him hell about, but it was funny. And it was actually filmed here in Atlanta at the Tabernacle, which I did not know until after we were watching it. Have you seen it yet, Scotty?
No, I've not watched it yet. I'm showing more of my nasty room because y'all are getting to see more behind the scenes, but that may fix some of the blurriness. But it doesn't appear like it because everything's still blurry.
It seems like it blurred it a little more.
It's because it's just focusing on the closest objects.
Now they're saying there's no sound.
We're on it.
Yeah,
Yes, on Facebook.
on Facebook. Let me check YouTube. On YouTube, do we still have sound? I'm gonna type that real quick. Yeah. You can tell it is Freaky,
Hey,
Freaky,
yep,
Freaky,
yep, we're
Freaky,
trying.
Freaky Friday. But we still got the radio app, so bear with us, you listeners on the radio app. We're trying to get everything situated.
So what were you saying? You watched the Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, the Dave Chappelle show, Sticks and Stones.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, it was hilarious.
Did you say it was done here in Atlanta?
Yes, it was actually filmed at Tabernacle.
I did not know that.
I didn't either until when he first came out on stage. He said, "Hey, Atlanta," and then we got to looking, and I told Travis, I said, "That's the Tabernacle," and Travis said, "Are you sure it's not the Fox?" I said, "No, that's the Tabernacle. I'm pretty sure it's the Tabernacle."
I have never been to the Tabernacle. I've been to We Got Sound.
Yeah, because I unplugged this now. I try to get back in. I hope everybody still can.
That's what she said.
So we still have sound on YouTube, so that's good. If anybody wants to switch over to the YouTube right now to
Yeah, because at least you got sound on YouTube.
well, like they can hear me.
And we still have sound on Facebook.
Yeah, sound's
Yes.
back now.
Yes. Ooh, look, there's a big
Wow.
old shiny, well, it wasn't shiny, but it was a big old head of Scotty up there. Look, Scotty's head keeps going in and out. It's just the back of your head going in and out.
And Becky said that she changed over to YouTube. So it's like the
It is what it is, you guys. Look.
looks like the ostrich that was trying to figure out what the camera was.
Damn it, it was probably focused and now it's unfocused. I swear to God,
Just-
this old technology
It's okay.
sucks.
Candy was saying you got a booger. I finished watching Orange is the New Black. That was it. There's definitely not going to be any more. Yeah, the last episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still.
But I have to
I didn't
listen,
really like the way it ended.
But I gotta admit, we were talking about last night. The last couple episodes kind of made up for the.
What the heck is
The
that?
pump.
Oh, it's because we're running that.
Oh, was that what? I thought it
Yeah,
was the
because
pump.
Stephanie freaked out the other day, did the same thing. That's
Well,
why-
we heard it the other
Ah,
No, the other day-
Shut it up! So the Orange is the New Black, the last 4 episodes, 3 maybe, made up for like the first horrible 5 episodes.
the first, yeah.
As long as you kept the politics, as long as you kept the politics out of the show, everything was fine.
Yeah.
Everything was fine until.
And Holly's asking, "Did you cry, Tina?"
I did.
And I thought what was really cool at the
did.
end of the show, they showed all the chicks that had been missing
Yeah, they
at the
were.
other prison, and they were just kind of paying tribute to them being on the show. But the sad part is, instead of doing the ice camp, if they would have had all the old
Yeah.
people, we'd have been happy.
Yeah.
Live, who do we have?
Good morning. It's one and only Crazy.
Okay.
Who?
Oh, come on now. Oh, Tina, if you can't recognize my voice, there's a problem.
CJ.
Oh.
There you go.
Spider-Man.
All I know is
Spider-Man.
whatever y'all are on this morning, I want some.
Yeah, it's all his crazy OCD, like, obsessiveness.
it there, dude.
I don't know about that. I'll slip some in some coffee and be happy.
Stick it in the coffee. Yeah.
Yo.
And then when Scotty's all
Alright.
jumping around, then you
Jumping
can't help
around.
but it's catching. You can't help but act the same way because he's
Just
like
a
all
little
over.
bit.
Huh?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah, you got to be all over the board. If you can't keep up.
yeah, because otherwise he doesn't shut up. You try to get a word in
Well, I
edgewise.
shut up.
No, Scotty. Because
Well, he's being awful quiet right now.
because he's adjusting camera.
Yeah, he's
Again.
messing with the camera.
Oh,
Because
perfection at work again.
Well, it's driving him insane because it's blurring.
Yeah, it's making him.
We just saw the back of the TV. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. I just hope that things go better tomorrow when he gets all set up for the Fuzz Run in Covington.
I don't have to do nothing but
You just have to
You
show
know,
up.
I'd go to
You
that,
lick
but
a
I got to be
microphone?
here on the farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it. Me and Bill will. Well, he'll run. I'll walk. I don't run. I might.
I get the runs.
I might kill somebody if I ran.
Well, I don't know. I can bring some stuff from the house and make you run.
Well, if I had to run, I would.
Man, y'all can see
Yeah,
all my damn messes,
If I had to see
man.
all your roaches, yes, I would run.
Y'all ain't supposed to see all
Like I
this.
said, I got some stuff that'll make you run.
I don't mind the spiders. I can deal with the spiders. It's just roaches are just. Ugh.
What kind of spiders do you have?
The creepy crawly kind.
Fuzzy
Well, the
wuzzy.
only one I got right now is a Venezuelan sun tiger.
Okay.
How many snakes do you have now?
If you look right now, just one. Right now, I'm just populated with snakes right now.
How many snakes do you have?
8.
8.
Oh wow.
I've actually dwarfed my collection since I moved to Eatonton.
Yeah, tremendously.
Yeah.
He used to live not too far away from us down there on Johnny Fears.
Mm.
He had lots of
Yeah,
spiders.
Going on Johnny Fear and Roper Road.
Yep. Yeah,
Back then, I had 30 or 40 different types of spiders, and then I had a good maybe 25, 30 snakes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I told you.
Yeah, I even made the local newspaper because somebody come and dropped off a monitor lizard that terrorized the local farms, and I was the one that ended up catching it.
I forgot about that.
What'd you do with it
Yeah,
after you
the
caught
Shady
it?
Dale monster.
Yes.
Oh, well, actually, he was terrorizing. Technically, it wasn't terrorizing, but nonetheless, a sheep farmer was claiming that this 4-foot monitor was eating all of his sheep. And
Yep.
it's like, are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit over
So I had
exaggerated.
DNR, state troopers, and everything else out at the house taking photos of this thing, taking dental impressions of this thing, and it's like, you have got to be kidding me.
With as
Wow.
many coyotes as we have running around there, I think that would be more the issue would be the coyotes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm kind of to blame for that because that property I lived on, we actually had a bobcat den, and I wouldn't let anybody screw with it because I like big cats, and they're kind of cute to watch.
I don't
You know,
mind the
play around when the
bobcats.
kicks.
Yeah.
And that's what was getting at his sheep. Because anytime, DNR would ask me, well, any of your critters got loose? Does it do this kind of damage? And it's like, no, you can see that that's a big cat, but we ain't got none of those. Sorry.
We have a cow in our backyard now.
A cow.
Yeah,
A cow?
because where Max Wood's property backs up to ours, and the fence goes right through the property, goes through the creek. Well, he does it. Did have the fence that goes all the way down into the creek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, evidently, I don't know, it got pushed out. There's part of that fence that goes over the creek gone. So she goes down in the creek, crosses the property, comes up our property, and right before dark, you look out and get there's a cow. She's
Yeah.
leaving big old cow
Well,
patties
it can't
all
be
over.
any worse. The new prop that my boss actually lets me stay on his property rent free. I live on 300 acres. And the property
dang.
across the street from us, it's about the same thing. And new owner just come in, put in brand new fencing and all that. And there's a nice little gully in the back. And he's got maybe about 200 head worth of the Australian short legs.
Yeah.
I mean, cute little cows. But he put this fence up across this creek, and it's in a valley. And of course, there's at least a good 5-foot difference between where he laid his fence and where the creek goes down. Some jokers will just walk down the creek, walk out of it, and then get up on the road at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah. You
Cause
can
a
tell right
whole
where
bunch
she's
of
coming
mess.
through. I mean, she walks down into the creek, goes up underneath the fence, comes out the other side, then comes up. And because we have feed out for the deer, she comes up, meets it. Yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean,
funny.
at least you can look at it this way. At least you got a free lawnmower service.
But she's leaving crap everywhere.
You have
no,
some
that's
good
not crap.
mushrooms.
That's fertilizer.
Well, they're big old pieces of
Fertilizer.
crap. Yeah.
Well, fine then. Do what we used to do in school and go out and lay a grid and start playing cow patty bingo.
Yeah. We're going to let them dry
Hey,
out,
it's
and
a cheap way to play the lotto, right?
we're going to let them dry out, and we're going to have a cow patty tossing contest. You ever seen that? They really do that.
I have not. I mean, I've
Really?
used them for skeet shooting.
Not even
but,
kidding.
You know,
We'll make it
Like
up.
the redneck games?
It's like a big old frisbee to see who could throw it the furthest.
Wow.
well, that's like I said. We used to use them for skeet shooting, but you know,
Ew. Don't be close when you shoot it.
That's
It's
nasty.
Pretty much.
raining crap.
Said Monica Lewinsky. Oh, sorry. Did I go there?
Wow.
no, it's just talking about Jasper County. It's a skeet all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Mm. Ew.
No, and y'all were talking about MRIs. Now that's just not fun when you got metal in your back now.
Oh,
And
I
if you get
bet.
the irradiated stuff, you're gonna wait till you go pee and it turns green.
What?
You know, it'll actually kind of glow.
It'd clear Stephanie's
Yeah,
up.
I've had the irradiated stuff. Man, that's some fun.
Stephanie already pees green. That shit's gonna clean it up, dude.
Ew.
Even her daughter's laughing at that one.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, and you really want to. When I broke my back the first time when I was real young and had to have a couple of them, they actually put that fluid in my spinal column with the
Mm.
spinal tap. Ooh, that is just not fun.
Oh, I bet.
And you think it's, and they had the new machines that are like the waffle makers. It wasn't the tube. That was freaky because you got this big cylinder over your head that's like the size of the normal machine, but it's hanging over you, and all you can sit there and think is, "I'm the new flapjack."
It just hangs over top of you?
Yeah, and it's like about a 5-foot disc, 5 foot wide, and it's only held in place by this arm that's only like 2 foot wide, and it's like I really no.
It's going to
that's not
squish
cool.
it.
You can put me in the tube, and I can deal with the clicking and all the other stuff, but you know, I feel like no, that's not okay.
Yeah, my husband asked me, he said, "Why do you have to go get an MRI on Friday the 13th?" I'm like, and I told him, I said, "It's not like it's going to kill me or anything.
It's going to fry her.
Not unless we're lucky.
Oh.
Bite me."
Oh.
I'm gonna have to call HR
Well,
if you keep
You
sexually.
gotta get ready for the Halloween thing, make it irradiated and come out all ghoulish.
I'll be honest with you. I'm ready to go pull out my Halloween decorations already.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Already?
do up the house.
I've already
Yes.
done put them up. They were up from last year.
Well, yeah. Yeah, just fix that. You never take yours down. Just let the spiders
No,
build a couple more webs.
yeah, pretty much.
Time is it?
Hey, it keeps everybody away. I'll tell you what. My
Oh,
boss
I
has
know.
been really, really happy since I've been out there because nobody comes on the property. We don't got nothing because everybody drives by the house and it's like, that looks like it's haunted and somebody gonna shoot me.
He's going to be a daddy. When
It's
does
like-
the baby do?
February, actually Valentine's
That's
Day.
right.
Target.
Valentine's Day. He's
Oh.
they're having a boy.
Well, congratulations.
I'm going to wait for those the first photos because I think the family's going to have an absolute canary over it. It's going to be, I want a whole jungle thing and, get the kid acclimated to critters and everything else. And they're absolutely mortified of everything.
Well, yeah, start them out
Everything.
early so that they don't turn out like
Uh-huh.
me and be scared to death of snakes until they're in their 30s.
Yeah, and see, I'm terrified of spiders. I can't stand spiders.
I don't mind the spiders too much. I really don't. The-
See, I grew up with a healthy respect for them until I really got curious in my teen years and started collecting them. And it's like, okay, these things are kind of cool. And then I ended up getting an African fat-tailed scorpion. I got stung by it and then ended up being in the hospital for a couple of weeks from it. That's not fun.
I just,
bet.
What
I just,
got right now, it's a
I was
weird spider because it bites first and doesn't have any type of defense to it. So it bites you first and asks questions later. And that, she's fire on a stick, I'll tell you.
and see, I have
So
to
you
try
ever
to
want-
keep telling Zayla, I'm like, don't kill the spiders because they're eating all these damn insects that everybody's
Yep.
bitching about. I'm like, quit stepping
Yep.
on, quit killing the friggin' king snakes, quit killing spiders, just quit killing so much crap, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't kill them.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I love to watch, and it's.
I'll
I
take
know
a
it's
newspaper or
crazy,
something and pick up a spider, take it outside, and put it in the bush.
but I love to watch the riding spiders. I love to watch the different
Oh,
things
yeah.
they do in their webs. But I'm not gonna go and like pick one up or anything.
We
and
got
I'm
one
not
of
gonna
those on
kill it.
We got one of those on the back porch
We
now.
used to
The
catch
little
them as kids.
black and white ones that got little spikes around the edges, and they're white with little black dots, look like
Oh,
little crab
I
things.
hate walking in the middle of the woods and running into them jokers. And then they make it into your clothes, and then you can feel the prickle on them.
But they're so cool
That freaks
looking.
me out even. Oh, they
They're,
are.
they're cool.
Tiny as all out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not even bigger
as
than
far
my
as everything
pinky
else,
nail.
yeah. Folks that come over to the house and try to use my guest bathroom, do not use my guest bathroom because I've got I mean, she ain't small anymore, but there's a little black widow that's hiding up underneath the toilet, and I
Oh.
just refuse to remove the joker.
We had
And
one
I mean, she's cool as all.
in our old mailbox. We used to have a couple of holes that are in the bottom of the mailbox, and every year there was
Yep.
always a black widow would get in there and do her web. And
We actually got a note in our mailbox when I lived over there in Jasper
Yep.
for us to remove the spiders before they
she
deliver any
taped it
mail.
on the
Like,
outside and said that she would not
Yep.
deliver mail until we got rid of the spider that was in the mailbox.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So Becky says, I'm good with insects outside. Don't come in my house. Roaches we feed to our turtle, but spiders I put outside. I hate the crunch of killing bugs.
Yeah.
I just find there's
Well,
so
I
much
mean,
of a big
when it comes
purpose.
to- yeah, and I mean, I look at these folks that'll have like pest control companies come in and spray everything, and it's like you're doing more harm than you are good because they're spraying something. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a toxin that kills something, and you're spraying it around your house, spraying it in your house. It's just a lot easier to let them in the house, take care of what you don't want, and when they're in the way, you can move them.
Mhm.
That's why I like
It's
working
that
with the group that I'm
simple.
working with, because I mean, the group that I'm working with, we volunteer and come out and, remove pestilent snakes and stuff like that people don't want around their house. We end up relocating them. I mean, my boss threw a fit at me when he figured out I was bringing out all the king snakes back to the farm, but it's like, we don't have any rattlesnakes. In the first year I lived there, I probably removed maybe about 10.
Uh-huh.
And the years since then, we don't see them anymore. Don't get them anywhere. They don't get up.
We've never seen
They don't-
even a copperhead on our property. I'm not saying that there aren't any, but we've never seen any because we let the black snakes hang
Well,
out
I'm
in the
going to tell you
grow
right
house.
now, I'm kind of surprised at that because all the snakes I used to remove from Jasper County, I used to bring back to the house and let them go.
So look, this
And that
is
included the rattlesnakes.
let me ask you something. So you're Jasper County. Did you ever hang out at animal control?
Yeah.
The reason
Actually, my mother actually used to be animal control.
So I'm going to take a wild guess that some people came down there and gave you like a 10-foot python one time at animal control. The reason I say this is I was part of the pound puppies, and we were rescuing dogs and cats all the time. And a girl I had dated is Tanya, well, she still does, but she was the Great Dane chick. And we rescued a 10+ python from Newton County because they had it in its cage because the person had got evicted. And then animal control got called, and they had this freaking cage in the same room that the kittens were in.
Oh,
and
my
it was
God.
causing the snake to go nuts. So I said, well, we'll just take the snake home. We'll find somebody. And then about the time it tried to bite me about a month or so later, we went down to animal control in Monticello and gave it to somebody who worked down there, but didn't actually work there. And you just said your mother. So the whole time you've been talking, I'm going, I recognize this damn voice. So that's why I was asking Tina, like, how old's this guy? But I'm pretty sure
actually,
you're who
this
I
year
gave that
just turned
snake to.
34, but I don't recall it because on a yearly basis, you will not believe how many animals that I have to rehold.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because that was the reason we brought it to you, because like she had caught wind that you did snakes.
What year was this?
This would have been around 6 or 7, 2006, 2007.
Yeah, that would have been about the right time frame. That would have been when Mom was animal control
Yep.
down there.
Because you didn't actually work there, but you were there. And and somehow or another, she knew that you did snakes, and that's what led us to come down there and give it to
His
you.
mom rides motorcycle too.
But it's just funny because as soon as your voice, man, I was already going, dude, this name, I recognize the name. But then when I heard your voice, so the whole time I've been whispering to Tina and going, how long is it? Did he ever work at animal control? She said, no. I'm like, well, how old is he? She says, well, close to 30. I'm like, it's got to be this guy. Because how many people's down in
Well,
Monticello
actually, I used to do
saving stuff?
Well, I used to do animal control for DeKalb County. My mom worked for Fulton County, and so I mean, during those years that I worked there, oh
Right.
my lord, the
I
horror
can only
stories.
Well,
imagine.
And that's one reason
that's
why
cray-cray.
I decided to come back and do the farm,
right.
because
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up with the stupidity on that stuff.
Mhm.
It just
Too much.
Yeah, we're
oh,
all
God,
from
yeah.
DeKalb,
If you
so
want to
we
walk
know.
around with a baseball bat with a nail in it, that's the job to do it. Because if you ain't got the patience for it and you can't deal with stupid people,
Yeah, there's all
then,
kinds of stupids.
Yeah,
Yeah, get up while the getting's good.
yeah.
That's exactly right. Like last night, dude, last night there was a shooting. I used to manage the Redan Road, South Harrison BP. It's now, that BP's been turned into something else, but the station that was directly across the street from us is now the BP. The point that I'm trying to make is, so this morning it pops up BP at Redan and Harrison. There was a shooting last night. That's a 1-minute drive to my parents' house.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
we
Yeah.
already knew it was there, but
Yeah.
now that murders are happening, I'm like, Mom, you know,
It's time to get
they're
out.
already, well,
It's
they're
time to go.
already ready to move.
Yeah.
They've been looking for a house, but it's one thing break-ins were already happening and robberies were already happening, but once murders start happening, it's time to
It's
go.
time to go.
Yeah.
And Jacob's asking if we have wood scorpions here
Yes,
in Georgia.
I got a
Yes.
bunch of them. They're probably about, I don't know, an inch long, maybe.
Yeah,
I was looking at my pinky
Yeah,
because they're
inch and
about
a
as
half.
wide as my pinky.
And usually when I find them in the house, they're in the kitchen.
Yeah, they like the moisture. They
Yep.
like the dark. It's just like a cockroach because I mean they feed off those animals, so that's what they like.
I find most of them
As long
out
as you
there at
ain't
my wood
allergic to a
pile.
bee sting, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just get the
Yeah,
cup
I
and
know.
scoop them up.
I
I
stepped
got-
on one time. That hurt.
On a scorpion.
Yeah,
I
because
used
we
to
were.
leave my work boots outside until I ended up getting a congregation of like 8 or 9 of them in each boot. And it's
Yeah,
like,
you don't do
Mhm.
that.
I'm not
yeah.
doing this every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, now when I take my boots out of the garage, the first thing I do is walk over and smack them on something.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep. Check them
That
out.
or stick something down in there to see about trying to shake them loose.
Yeah.
'Cause I've had a couple of jokers that I just pound them and then they stick to it. And I don't realize it because 3 or 4 of them fall out. And it's like, yeah, buddy.
Well, we were
A little
going.
later on, I got them crawling up my leg.
We decided we were going to go swimming, and we were walking, and it was night, so we were walking to the swimming pool, and wouldn't you know it, as luck would have it, I'm the one that finds the scorpion. And-
I wouldn't call that luck,
I thought
Stephanie.
you said
Oh,
you were
I
fixing
know.
to go
I would
swim in
call that
lake back behind
destination
Yeah.
or destiny, rather.
I got to sneeze.
there. Don't blow them brains
Well,
out.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a big creek crawler. And down here, some of the eastern water snakes, they look like cottonmouths.
They do.
Like,
Yeah,
almost
Philip
to a
Snow. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, so I mean, you go
Can't tell
creek
it.
crawling and I go spelunking and all that, and you know, you go like an inch and a half from where the snake is sitting when you're underneath the water, and it's like, yeah, boy, I'm gonna back up for a second.
Mhm.
And Wansley,
Yeah, I mean,
oh, sorry, I was just
That's
on
Wansley.
YouTube.
Wansley.
Wansley said we have those centipedes coming in our basement. We have a
now if there's one critter I will not mess with, it's centipedes, because I was bit when I was real young, and my finger blew up to the size of a balloon filled with white pus. Took me to the doc, tricked that thing, and it hit the ceiling. I never monkeyed with them ever again. Those jokers are just evil, I swear.
That's kind of funny. I mean, here you have
I've never
it in-
heard that dragonflies and or centipedes could bite until here lately.
Yeah,
Dragonflies?
dragonflies
Yep.
can bite.
I never knew
Oh
that.
yeah, dragonflies are a big predator. Same with damselflies, ones with real pretty wings. They're all predators.
And everybody
And they-
said
they
that.
got a mean
Go ahead.
they got a mean bite to them. I mean, a mean pinch. I mean, some of the bigger ones, the ones that can get like 3 and 4 inches, those
Mhm.
big, brilliant green ones.
Yeah.
They can, snip your skin pretty good and actually make you bleed. But as far as that, that's all it is. It's just a mean pinch. But centipedes, man, they got them venom arms. Ooh, no.
Well, what's
Not to mention
crazy
it-
is
it's like,
at the other house we had more mosquitoes, less dragonflies, and I lived on a lake. Here we have tons and tons of dragonflies. We got
Yes.
no mosquitoes hardly, and people say it's because the
Every time I
dragonflies.
stand out in your yard, I get bit
Well, I don't know what's wrong with you,
because
but
that's sweet.
well, it may be the fact you're there still early in the morning and the grass is still
I
wet.
got
and
the
all-
good blood.
I don't know. Well, down all
Well,
that, but the point
Actually,
is
I got a
we have
household
more.
remedy for that.
He's got what?
What?
A household remedy so mosquitoes don't bite you. Start introducing a lot of garlic in your diet.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's-
eats a lot of
that's what I
garlic.
do.
Yep.
I eat tons of
and
it.
they leave me alone.
Or
Mhm.
white down.
Absolutely. I mean, I can walk out in the middle of a swamp and they leave me alone. And if I
Mhm.
take company with me that don't have a lot of it in their diet,
Mhm.
man, they are covered, but
Yeah.
they leave me alone.
Look, you can tell the difference between Stephanie and Tina because they go after Tina because she uses all them pretty fancy lotions and stuff like that, and Stephanie don't wash her clothes.
Whatever.
Come on, that's a joke. Tina didn't laugh and Stephanie did. Now
Because if you
that's
wipe-
funny.
Because if you wipe down with vanilla extract, they won't bite you either.
Well,
Really?
what I find is all these
You smell
girls that
sweet.
Actually,
spray
mint
all
works
this.
better than vanilla.
Well, all these girls put all these weird pheromones on their body and then want to wonder why so many bugs and assholes attract to them. I'm like, you're wearing
Yeah.
perfume and you're in a bar.
Looks just like, I mean, I work on a farm, so on a daily basis, I smell like chicken manure because that's all we haul.
Mhm.
And it's like, you know, I get home, I have to take 3 showers before I go anywhere, and then do the whole. I can't even wear deodorant because I can't just that smell and anything else. So I mean, if I'm out in the sun and I'm pungent, guess what? Ain't nothing gonna touch me.
That's good,
He
That's
too
really
stanky.
good.
Yeah, so Becky says
Um,
on YouTube, the beetles that look like ladybugs are mean and bite. I thought those were the ladybugs that bite.
Ladybugs.
No, they're actually a Japanese beetle. They're an invasive species, and yes, they're a predatory bug as well, but they're bigger
Uh-huh.
and they have a real. They're almost like stink bugs. They have a pungent aroma when you touch them.
Yes.
But again, they got some nasty pinchers on them too. That you know, if they sit there and chew on you because you're sweet, yeah, they'll break the skin in a heartbeat.
You're making my skin crawl just thinking about all the creepy crawlies. And we get them damn pumpkin bugs, stink bugs, whatever
bugs.
you want to call them.
Yep, it's that
we
time
get
of
'em-
year.
well, they haven't stopped getting in our bathroom. I'll just holler
What's
at
your
Travis.
bathroom now?
I don't know. I don't know why they're coming in the bathroom so bad.
It's the moisture and the fragrance. Because
Mm.
don't forget, a lot of those insects, you know, are pollinators. So if you have
Mhm.
something that smells like if you got peppery or something in there,
I do
you'll
have
attract the bugs in a heartbeat.
I do have one of those oil plug-ins.
It,
That
it'd be
might
the
be it.
scent.
If you actually want them to stop or something like that, get cedar shavings and replace your potpourri with the cedar shavings. Yeah, it'll make your house smell like a cedar forest. But bugs hate it unless it's like some of the native beetles around here that are sap suckers.
Yeah.
Then it'll draw those in, but they ain't gonna bug you at all. And they're going to be drawn right to the potpourri. They won't go anywhere else because they prefer having a little bit dry. So I mean, it's a lot easier to get rid of bugs, and I'll drive all the spiders away too. That
Okay,
you get citronella
Travis,
plants.
you listening?
Go
Travis?
get a bag of shavings.
Well, we actually do have some for the chinchillas.
Oh yeah, she has chinchillas.
Yeah, I love my chinchillas.
Oh.
Vader.
Furry things. They end up as food in my house.
Yeah,
There
I
you
bet
go.
they
That's what
do.
we're
You know,
thinking.
I got dogs and I got
Snacks.
cats, but they're not.
Mhm.
You know, they're still too big to be fed.
Yeah, the first time that I was showing Bill one of her videos, because she'll every once in a while she'll do a live video of the chinchillas on Facebook. Bill goes, snake food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I
Yep.
said, no.
Oh yeah. I mean, you'd be surprised. I mean, even in a reptile rescue, because I've done dog rescue, cat rescue, animal rescue, period. You'd be surprised how many oddities crop up. Like here in Georgia, it's illegal to have hedgehogs. I can't tell you within the past year how many we've had to move out of the state
Really?
because people come and just drop them. Yeah.
I did not know it was
The
legal.
last one actually had a prolapse rectum. That was a big vet bill.
Ew.
Oh, I bet
Can I
it
say
was.
what the hell did you just say?
Prolapsed
Prolapsed
rectum. It's where the butthole's
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
out.
Kind of.
Thick.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
description. there, Steph.
Actually, you remember them before all the fidgets and all that thing?
Please.
You had that goo-filled tube that you could never
I
keep
knew
a
he
hold
was
of.
gonna
Yeah.
go there. I knew he was
Yeah,
gonna
think
go
about that
there.
in rectum form. It just kind of pushes out.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a giant beef and cheddar at Arby's. I know a few girls that have a prolapsed whatever the hell vagina. Like, God.
Oh my god.
No, that's the time you take them to Taco Bell.
Mm.
But yeah,
Mm.
that's actually how I ended up with my chinchillas. The
A
people
prolapse
were-
rectum?
no. The people were getting, they were getting evicted, and they left the chinchillas behind.
Smart.
The landlord didn't know what to do with them.
Feed 'em.
She knew I liked animals, and she brought them to me. I'm like, alrighty then.
Oh yeah. Well, what kind of like another reason why I left animal control is because sometimes I look at things and I know how much these animals cost, especially even as babies. Granted, it's a little bit cheaper, and if they're like breed, quality, nice, da 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 da. How can you leave something like that behind?
I
mean,
know.
I know folks that will, pay several $1,000s for a dog, and some of these folks are paying equivalent for some of these animals, and then they just leave them behind, and it's like,
And the thing is,
that's
it was 2 males and a
That's weird.
female, and the female was pregnant, so we ended up with 5.
oh god,
Yeah,
And you could have just fed his snakes.
no, I didn't know him then.
I know. Right?
You know him now.
I ain't
What
feeding him
time we
now.
bringing him to his house?
No, not now.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger and I started working and stuff like that out in public instead of working for myself, working at PetSmarts and Petco's and stuff like that in my field, folks that would bring in, well, I've got this sick whatever, can you take it? And the stores are always welcome to take stuff like that and rehome it. But then again, the stores don't want to have to deal with it either. So they look to the employees, well, can you take it?
Mm-hmm.
And for me working there, it's like, oh yeah, I can take it.
Yeah,
And
just
they're
smile.
like, are you going to feed it to something? Oh, wait, I don't want to know. I don't want to
Don't
know what you're
ask.
going to do with
That's
it.
right.
Just
Don't
take
ask,
it.
don't tell.
Don't ask, don't tell. Is exactly
Yep.
right.
Because as far as my critters go, it doesn't matter if it's sneezing and it's got blue-green mucus coming out
That's
of it.
right.
Their
Right.
stomach acid can deal with it all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let Mother Nature take its course.
Because, I mean, I just had to kill off some of my rat colony because a couple of my males actually ended up with some big hematoma tumors. And it's
Ooh.
like, yeah, we can't, it's starting to affect quality of life here. So we're just going to go ahead and take care of it.
Ew.
Mm.
No, I mean, I've got like 30 some odd rats on a natural basis that crank out babies. And, when I
Oh,
start getting
wow.
ones that get tumors and stuff like that, it's like, okay, well, I don't want that perpetuating in a bloodline. So I
Yeah.
end up switching everything out and then try to get rid of that group so I don't have those issues.
Yuck.
But I've had the same colony of rats now for going on almost 8-10 years now.
Wow.
Once in a while, like once every 3-4 months, buying a brand new, either male and female to help supplement genetics, and it goes good.
Ugh.
Not to mention it's a nice active source of cash flow,
Yep.
because you'd be surprised how many like Petco's and PetSmarts, they don't sell live food anymore. And there's a lot of animals out there that just refuse to take the frozen thawed. And people go, well, how am I supposed to do this? And da 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 da. And it's like, it's really easy. It's just take your fingers, wait until you feel it pop, and then feed it to your animal. There you go. There's nothing to it.
Ew.
And it's cheaper.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew? How can you say ew to the circle of life? I mean, come on, really. I mean, granted, my moral compass don't exactly point north, but still.
Neither does hers. Don't even think for a second.
I mean, I'm all fine with the circle of life. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's good.
Actually, you would be surprised how many folks are actually honestly like that. And there's a lot of like big enthusiasts that, granted their family come from money and stuff like that, and can drop a lot of money on some of these animals.
Oh, yeah.
And some of the new morphs out there, you're talking $5,000 and $8,000 worth of an animal that's not guaranteed to survive unless you can feed it. And all they're doing is, well, I can take care of it and meet all the other needs, but I don't want to watch it eat.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You kind of got to, though. I mean, how else are you not going? If you don't want to eat frozen thawed, what are you going to do?
Yeah. You do have to make sure it digests everything. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. The way I have to do it is, okay, well, think about it. You got a dog, right? Yeah, it eats dry food. Yeah. Well, what happened if it was allergic to some of the stuff in the dry food? You'd have to go to a meat diet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's easy enough for us to go to the store and just chop up and blah, blah, blah. We don't have to look it in the eye. Well, with my animals, there's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Right. That's
She-
right.
It's
That's
the
right.
same circle. It's just you don't have to look it in the face.
All right, man. Well, look, I hate to do it. We got to go hit a commercial real quick. I'm getting text messages from my people going, "You ain't done a commercial. You ain't done a commercial." But man, I appreciate you calling in.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. I'll do it more often, but one of my trucks are pulling in anyway, so
All
I got
right.
to go.
Have a good day. Thanks.
Bye,
Bye.
CJ.
You too.
All right, all right, bye. All right, everybody. We got to hit a commercial. It's time. We'll be right back.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists. My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured. Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist. I love Copy Central.
Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all
How you doing?
How's
How
your
we
mama
doing?
Dim? You know, fam damnly.
Yeah, man. What's it?
Oh, wickety wickety whack. So if
Everybody, please share the show. Please share the show. Please share the show.
and if
Say what?
Facebook is acting up for you, you can switch over to YouTube.
Switch to the
YouTube is
YouTube.
running perfect. It's running fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Am I looking at?
the railing that they knocked off of the stairs
Oh, yeah.
with the forklift.
That's insane.
I like how nice and grimy and clean the place is.
Yeah,
Good
you've seen pictures of me
Lord.
when I was working up there.
Yeah, but I've never seen pictures of the place, just pictures of
Oh
your
yeah,
face.
you try not to
John?
touch anything because everything is black.
Hey,
Yeah, and
Mr.
it'll get all
John, I
over
need
you.
you to call me this afternoon. I have something to talk to you about.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
What Jacob saying? The building where my uncles raised rats and birds. He has a dove that sits on top of his head as soon as he walks in. Stays there for hours,
Oh, that's funny.
crapping all over his shoulder
Yeah.
and his back.
That's what I was thinking.
That's right.
He's
Look in the
yeah.
Orange is the New Black. Is a pigeon? Is it a
You
pigeon or
suck.
dove?
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
jackass.
It's a
Look, but-
pigeon.
Gets in
Or whatever. It doesn't matter, really. But
the ISIS area.
hmm
And the one
like
girl-
Home Depot, the birds just flying around inside this prison.
Yeah.
She tries to feed it and it creeps. I mean, big old blob.
Yeah, she kept trying. She had like crushed up crackers in a napkin and she kept trying to feed it and feed it, feed it. Nothing. So she sets it down. She sets the napkins down and she's like, I'll just feed it later. And she goes to turn to somebody and goes right on the back of her head like a dude's
She
bald
starts
spot.
cussing in Spanish and she just threw the stuff in the floor.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's funny.
Yeah.
CJ says rat with wings.
Pigeons, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Orange is the New Black, man. Seriously, if they just didn't have the ISIS political crap and went straight up to the people that they showed at the very end,
Yep.
that would have been better because I don't know. It just and even though I know parts of you say it was great to see the 2 girls get back together at the very end, I'm kind of like they shouldn't be together.
No, yeah.
They're destructive. It's a pattern.
Yeah.
Like me and most of my dumb hoes I dated.
Yeah,
Just a-
well.
Just a bad pattern.
But then again, Piper was getting her junk together and going to school.
Yeah, but the other girl doesn't know how to live a normal life.
Yeah, it's true.
So what's going to happen?
I don't know. Because she's still in jail.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
You know, I mean, it's just like my daughter Bailey's mother. You know, no matter how much I thought I loved her, no matter how much I did love her, 8 years of back and forth and back and forth. I mean, it's a damn stupid, vicious cycle.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you keep doing this to yourself?
I love him.
You know, and
You know, sometimes no matter how much you love somebody, it's just not going to
it's
work.
just not going. Look,
And I know couples that are the best friends ever after they get divorced.
Mhm.
I mean, they still, have dinner with each other and gone on to have other relationships, get married again, and they're still good friends. They just couldn't
Listen,
live
you
together.
can mix Pepsi and milk together all day long.
All right, Laverne.
But the second it gets hot, it gets nasty.
Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, I used to drink all the time. That's my point, though. When it's fresh, it's great. But the second it gets hot, it's nasty. And every relationship I ever had, as soon as the shit got hot,
Yeah.
it got nasty. I mean, I can't tell you when I was working at Hank and Jerry's doing bike night, it'd be Wednesday night. It'd be 5:30. I'm getting there, talking to this girl I was dating on Bluetooth. She would purposely pick some kind of BS fight with me before I started at work. So the girls that work there, Pam and Stephanie, would look at me and go, I'm about to snatch that shit out of your ear. She's like, every day, Stephanie is just like, every time I get there setting up, Stephanie's like, why do you let this girl do this to you? Every Wednesday, she gets you in a crappy mood right before you have to be funny. Like, take that out of your ear. And but that's how, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm the one that gets all the attention. How
Yeah.
dare you try to be DJ Scotty and go do a
You're
bike
supposed
night.
to love me.
Yeah. I'm like, look here, I got to make some money. Shut up. This is what I do for a living. If my wife couldn't have handled it, she would have never lasted this long. This is what I do for a living.
She got the heart of a saint.
Yes, she does.
Put up with you and your
And she
Crazy.
can tell
Are
you.
you talking about like one of them stone ones over there that you'd see at a church?
No, I just think it's funny that she can tell you to F off and you think you're
and she's
her
just
bestest friend.
smiling when
Who says that?
Your wife.
Crystal.
My wife never tells me to F off.
No, I'm just saying in
No.
general, she can tell somebody to F
Oh,
off.
yeah.
And the person thinks,
My
oh,
wife-
she's my best friend.
My wife, I got to say this. It's so funny.
awesome.
My
She
wife
is.
has this, I don't know how to
Ability?
picture. Yeah. And it's no shit, but picture, no shit.
Well, I thought
Picture,
you were.
shut up.
You shut up.
God, picture a woman walking up to you on a cold winter night and she brings you a scarf and a jacket and some mittens and a hot cup of cocoa and she tells you how much she loves you and she hands it to you and you have no idea it's got rat poison in it. Because that's how my wife is. My wife will politely make you feel good about her telling you that you suck. She has an ability to just make you feel warm and fuzzy as she's dragging the knife across your throat. Like you
It's
would have,
hilarious.
she's giving you a sympathy murder, a sympathy kill, a sympathy put yourself out of your misery. She will deliver you a sympathy execution and you take it with a smile and you don't realize that that's happening.
Yep.
Yep, she'll be smiling and she's saying, "You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you know who
Yeah.
you're talking to?"
See, I'm the kind of guy that I'm in your
Let me
face.
show you who
I'm in
you're
your face
talking
like
to.
this, slapping you with the finger, like, do you not see this? And my wife's like, just let them do that on their own when they keep walking into a sliding glass door. But that's how funny it is.
That's what she said.
I mean, it's just funny. It's just absolutely
It
hilarious.
is.
Jason
It's
said, "It's not
hilarious.
nice to say shut up."
Shut up.
We say shut up all the time.
Yeah, we do.
I know it's bad.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut the
Shut
F
up.
up.
No!
Shut up!
No!
Shut up!
No!
Kiss my butt!
You suck.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, Jason. Yeah, Zaylee tell me that. Zaylee tells me you're saying inappropriate words.
Oh my
Really say
gosh.
that?
That's what she says now.
Inappropriate.
She says that you're saying an inappropriate word. I'm
That's
like,
cute.
tell your teacher that's never mind. Smile at your teacher.
Her hair looked so cute in the double buns yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Crystal's got to show me how she did that. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to wear my hair like that tomorrow.
Loofah sponge or something. I don't know. You have to see it. It's cute.
The little bun sponges.
Mhm.
I got those.
I know.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
And then you need to paint them.
And what?
Just hairspray colors.
Hmm.
Paint them.
Hmm.
Blue. It's the fuzz run.
Hmm.
Just saying. Then it looked like a set of these.
I got headphones on my
Just
head.
show up with Stephanie's purple ones. No, I'm
I
just
thought
kidding.
we threw them things away.
No,
They're over
Zaylee's
there.
playing with them
What?
another day.
They're over there on the bar over there. I saw them yesterday.
I thought they were gone.
They're
I
going to
swear
get
I
shot
thought
with a
they were.
12 gauge. Take them out back. Put them out of my misery.
Pull!
Put them out of my misery.
So did y'all see on the news about the 14-year-old high school student in Cobb County who passed out at school and she got suspended because the principal and the resource officer and all of them kept saying, "What did you take? What did you take? We know you took Xanax." And so she finally admitted, "Yes, I took Xanax," even though she said she didn't take Xanax and she was sick and passed out, but she got suspended for it. But she did a drug test later.
You are so confusing the hell out of this
It is
effing
the kind of-
story. Hold on. Just stop. Did she get suspended way before ever admitting to the Xanax?
No, she admitted to the Xanax and then was suspended.
Why are we making a big deal out of this? Because she took a damn Xanax.
Because she didn't take a Xanax.
Then why'd she say
Then
she
why?
did?
Exactly. Why did you
You're
say
making
you
this
did?
10 times worse.
How am I making it worse? That's the
'Cause
story is that stupid.
Well, we're trying to listen to you tell it too,
I
and
was
it
her
doesn't make
mama.
sense.
It doesn't make sense. That's my point. It doesn't make sense.
A girl gets suspended for blacking out. For some reason, she's dumb enough to say she did take something.
Yes, because she said that the principal and the resource officer and everybody kept hounding her, kept harassing her.
Okay, so did she take a pee test?
Yes, she did, and it came back negative.
Wow.
That's what I was trying to tell you, that she did a drug
the
test.
way the story was coming out of your mouth, I'm like, this
but that's
doesn't
how
make-
stupid it is.
But that's why I had to question: did she admit to taking a Xanax and then they suspended her?
Yes, she admitted.
So that's correct. If you say you took it, of course they're going to suspend you.
Right. Well, now since she passed the drug test and everything, her family is gonna sue.
No, shut the hell up. No.
That's what they said, that they're gonna
And sue
pursue
for what?
Sue for what?
legal actions against the school.
I mean,
And just because you took a
What is
piss
that gonna
test
do?
doesn't mean that you didn't take the Xanax. Why would you admit to taking a Xanax if you didn't?
Exactly.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
what else we got? Because that's
'Cause-
insane.
Because she's asked right here, why admit you took drugs when you did not? And she said, because I got pressured.
no. No. No, been there, done that in the schools when they've actually passed out and foaming at the mouth and seizured in the classroom, crapping all over themselves because they were stupid enough, and I'm not even kidding, seeing this firsthand, stupid enough to do the bath salts, you know?
Yeah.
Dumb people.
Yes.
Dumb.
And yes, Jacob's asking, was the urine test done the same day? Yes, it was done 2 hours later, because it says 2 hours later she got
Where?
a drug test and documented.
Where's it doesn't say where the drug test was?
It doesn't say. No,
I mean,
it
if it's
doesn't.
the Dollar General pea stick, that doesn't mean it's accurate.
Mm.
Because if you take the Dollar General pee test, it's for THC. It's not for.
I don't
know.
See, that's the point. The story is just lame.
Jackied.
I like poppy bagels, says
What?
Military Mike. I like poppy bagels,
I don't
says
like 'em
Military
bagels.
Mike.
I like the lemon poppy
Huh?
muffins. Dang it. Muffins.
Duh.
Lemon muffins are the lemon poppy seed muffins.
Is it time for a commercial again?
Are
We got to
really-
get our funny back. We was
are
so much
really,
funnier.
I know. Way to go, CJ. Now we're in
I
the
didn't
slump.
say that.
I can.
Oh my God. So yesterday, Stephanie goes after friggin' Candy. Now Tina's going after CJ.
And that's just it. I was
Jesus
telling
She never
you.
even
Christ.
said anything.
I didn't say anything, and I was telling you to pay attention. And she's the
went
one that
off.
went off the deep end.
The fact that you're even
I was
acting
trying not
like
to
this
laugh
at this
about it.
moment is wrong. Let's just keep it moving.
And CJ says, I didn't do it. 'Cause I
No,
guess he
he
switched
didn't.
over to
That or we
He
just got
switched
so
over to the
crazy this
YouTube.
morning we burned all our crazy out. Like nitrous in a bottle.
What are you doing today? Oh, you got to go. Are you blah 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 blah? Are you going to go down there and see where you got to?
Yes, I'm leaving here after the show with or without my wife, trying to decide on that factor.
And what time are you going to start?
I have to be on microphone at 7 a.m. So I'm going to try to. Are you talking about tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Okay. I have to be on microphone at 7 a.m. And I'm planning on trying to leave here, 6:15, because I told the guy I'd try to be there around 6:45. I got to go today because I got to figure out what curb I'm hopping. Because I'm hopping a curb.
Yeah, I got to figure out where I want to park down there.
Because my truck's
I don't-
got to be seen.
Yeah,
I may or
it was
may not
great when
wash
we went
it.
down there for the.
And then Ginn Motors, though. Ginn Motors swung their trucks in front of mine. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have done something
Yeah,
different.
but they had to put balloons on theirs.
I didn't have to.
No, I know.
I know. I know. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
dang.
But we probably do need some blue balloons tomorrow
Not blue balls.
to hang on my mirrors. Just
Okay, why you looking at me?
because you'll be driving past places.
I will.
Yeah,
Where?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. You're the Mother Teresa of the show.
Yeah, right. She hates that.
You're the responsible one. How about that?
It's true though. I'm like the one that's got the first aid kit.
Unless Abby and Philip would like to grab me some blue balloons and tie to
Not balls, balloons.
tie to the mirrors and to the luggage rack. Just saying. That way, it just make people look over there.
what?
I'm not getting my motorcycle down there,
Because
dude.
Michael, Military Mike said something about next will be Jolly Ranchers. And Jacob says, those are made out of melted down leftover animal parts, right?
No shit, really?
And Jason's saying there's a car show in Covington Square
Later that afternoon.
for Matt Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Cool.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sitting here trying to think of where I can get my balloons.
There's this thing called Kroger.
Do they do balloons?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I know they have the floral.
Yes.
But I didn't know they did balloons.
Yes, Steph Tina.
Suck it, Scotty.
Hey, I can give you back as much as you do me.
No! Shut up!
Suck it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
Okay,
funny.
I'll get your dang balloons.
Please don't get me blue balled. Your husband might be a little upset, Tina.
Yeah, well, Dollar General and Family Dollar are not open at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, and even though in Kroger, even though the floral department probably won't be open that early, they're still supposed to get somebody like to come and do it, like a manager.
I can fill up the balloons.
Depending on what time my wife will be there, my wife can fill up the balloons if necessary.
I can do it.
No, you can't. They won't let you.
Yeah, they won't let you.
You know why? Because this is going to be Tina. I'm trying to fill up the balloons. Ma'am, do not put your lips on that. What, do you have one of them rubber things I can slide on it like a condom? No, ma'am. I'm not saying it's unsanitary. I'm saying you're not supposed to be sucking on the helium.
You're stealing helium.
Why are you yelling at me?
Now you sound like Karn.
I literally was about to ask if Karin drives around with one in her front seat. The officer,
We love you, Karin.
The officer pulls her over. That's how she gets out a speeding ticket. She goes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was not speeding. I'm an insurance agent. I would never do that.
Poor Corey.
Hey, baby.
Is there any sexual favors I can do for you to get you out of the ticket?
We love you, Corey.
No.
Oh.
Shut up.
Why are you the way that you are?
Yeah.
Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
Not that way.
Oh
Not
my God.
Oh.
Could you imagine calling on? I wonder if she was on helium, would it be like,
Hello.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hey, Scotty. Who the hell is this? This is Corin. Sure the hell it ain't. Just saying. Man, we need some helium in here. We would have some fun. Somebody's got a tank. Oh, that's right, Candy. Didn't you say you have a tank of helium? You need to get that to Jeff H and let him bring it to me.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
You know, well,
Why are you
Walmart.
going?
Because you used to get the little small,
Yeah.
what they call the,
The
party tanks. Kmart used to sell them. I don't know if Walmart does or not.
They
No,
used
no,
to.
No. This girl said she got like the bigger one, like the
She
welders.
got the big one.
Jeff H. I'm gonna send Jeff H to you
She got
right
the
now.
big one.
Is that something I can send Jeff H to get?
CJ says you get the party tanks at Walmart.
That's what she said.
And Jacob says you can get a tank at Walmart for $30.
We're going to hell in a handbag. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Make my
Mike says
day.
vaping is now illegal. What?
It is not.
And Alex tunes in. So, Alex, you see what Mike says? He says vaping is now illegal.
No boogers.
What is that?
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great.
Oh, Jeff H is sleeping.
He just tuned in earlier. What do you do? Get on and then get off?
The party tank.
Stephanie, is that how he does it?
I don't know.
Stephanie, is that how Jeff does it?
No, I don't
Tina, any answers to that question? Steph, I mean, do you know personally that he gets on and
Jacob says just rob a dentist, and then he says, "Oh wait,
man,
wrong
I
stuff."
hung up on whoever it was. Call back.
The party taint.
Mm.
Taint. That's yeah. That's what she said.
Wow.
Every time I hear that, it sounds like somebody's going to start up the Clippers.
Oh yeah.
Scotty did it.
Hello.
Hey.
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 What's going on? So what is
Yo,
so Stephanie?
baby!
Do what?
What are you talking about there? That vaping's now illegal.
That's what
Oh, my
Mike said
God.
on the live
Mike's just
feed.
being a-
Did you really? Not you, but Stephanie. Did you really just start this? Nothing.
I wasn't meaning
Alex,
to.
Stephanie was just rambling some bull ass that Mike had rambled some bull ass, and then you called in to ramble more bull
Oh, so
ass.
Stephani's just trying to cause trouble.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, you used my name and you used that person's name in the same sentence. That's what you're trying to cause some
Yes.
trouble.
But anyways, since we
What
do
it
have you
sounds
on the
like.
on the phone and you know all this stuff about the vaping, why don't you share some light on it?
Well, we have a
Yeah, what's your
president
thought?
who we have a president who doesn't bother reading or looking at the science, the data. We have 10 years worth of data on vaping. This president is, quite frankly, too stupid to read it and understand it. And now he's decided he's going to side with big tobacco and pharmaceutical companies and say, well, I'm going to ban all e-cig flavors. And it's because he's been given bad advice. He's listening to special interests and lobbyists, which he promised he would never do. He's going back on a campaign promise to reverse the FDA's decision on vaping. And At the end of the day, he's just being a bit of a dick about this. And it's because he's not listening to the experts. Even his own director of the CDC has said these illnesses are related directly to vaping THC cannabinoid products.
Say that one more time.
His own CDC director has said these illnesses are related directly to vaping cannabinoid products, CBD, THC, and things like that. That's what these illnesses are.
Yes.
They have nothing to do with vaping nicotine.
But aren't most of these illnesses that most of the reports are from, bootleg, bull crap, fake packaged products?
Street products.
I mean, the ones here in Georgia they have already showed are all from, people doing illegal, stupid stuff out of their house.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is.
Not
Here's
like
the
a
thing,
vape
you've got
store
drug
like
dealers
Raging
that-
Vapors.
Yeah. Listen, drug dealers have found a path to peddle their poison to where people can use them in public without being spotted,
Right.
because it doesn't smell like you're smoking a drug.
Right.
And, we've had 10 years of responsible use of vaping nicotine, which in the last couple of months has been, for the lack of a better term, fucked by drug dealers.
Right.
Yes.
Because these kids are
what has
smoking pot-type products in the bathroom.
Because we have a president that chooses to ignore science, now vaping is at risk.
Yes.
Every other country or every other developed nation in the world is pushing people towards electronic cigarettes as a harm reduction strategy, except the United States, where there is so much money on the prohibitionist side that they're able to buy off a president. They're able to get this guy to reverse his campaign promise and end up screwing smokers that just want to quit.
Right.
Then, of course, you've got imbeciles. You've got those imbeciles that will support this president no matter what. No matter what he does. He could sign a... He's also, by the way, he's also currently talking to the gun control people behind the scenes to work at gun confiscation, red flag restraining orders.
Yeah.
And his Mitch McConnell in the Senate is just waiting to hear from the president before they start to move this through the Senate. And here's the thing: Trump could pass that into law, and there are still people who think they're Republicans that would support this man if he signs that into law.
Well, let's hope he's smarter than
the
that.
kind of people that would sell out veterans as well. So, what can you say? But that's where I stand on it, Stephanie. An ill-informed president is about to make an ill-informed decision.
Yes. And, you don't hear it, but every once in a while on the news where they actually say that all of the vaping illnesses and deaths and all that's been occurring lately are from the THC or CBD oil.
Well, they're from the black market. It's not from a store. It's not from a distributor.
And nobody's saying
they're
that.
vaguely saying it. You have to really listen to what they're saying. But 90% of the public just goes, "Oh my God, vaping's bad." They're not listening to the whole story, which means all
here's
these
the thing.
fake ass news stories are to blame.
Yes.
Exactly. Precisely. It's the same misinformation that they spread when it comes to guns.
Right.
Because they want to ban guns.
Right.
The prohibitionists want to take guns away. The prohibitionists want to take away e-cigs because they want to protect the revenue of the big tobacco companies and the pharmaceutical companies who have so much invested in cigarettes and drugs that they can't afford for a legitimate competitor to take over the market.
All right, so let's be realistic. How many people have been sick on vape / e-cigs over the last couple years versus how many people have died from lung cancer, have COPD, walking around with emphysema, walking around on oxygen? I bet those numbers are a lot greater.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you say e-cigs, I'm going to assume you're talking about nicotine.
Yeah, the ones that they
Nicotine
keep
vaping.
trying to blame the
There
e-cig.
have been 0 deaths related
Right.
to electronic cigarettes.
And that's my
Vaping,
point.
nicotine.
That's my whole point.
Zero. Right. People mention there's popcorn lung. There have been zero, absolutely, literally zero cases of popcorn lung in a person that vapes nicotine. Zero. And I challenge anybody to show me one instance. In fact, there have only been 7 cases of popcorn lung ever, and they were in 7 workers at a popcorn factory that were exposed to massive levels of diacetyl, which is used in the buttery topping that they put on popcorn. When they discovered it, they gave them antibiotics and they were fine.
Right.
No one even died from popcorn lung. No one even died from it.
Yeah.
And yet the prohibitionists, they're using that old, you remember it used to be that when something came along that prohibitionists didn't like, they would always say, well, it's the same ingredient used in antifreeze.
Right.
You remember that? They always used to use the antifreeze argument. Well, now they use the diacetyl argument. Yeah, well, it has diacetyl, and diacetyl causes popcorn lung. Well, no, it actually doesn't. You know, yes, there were 7 cases, but there's never been a case of it in a vapor ever, and there never will be. You know why? Because 5 years ago, the e-cigarette industry self-regulated and removed diacetyl from their liquids. They removed it. The government didn't tell them to do it. They didn't have to. The industry looked at this and said, you know what? There's a potential for harm here. Even though it hasn't happened, let's remove it from the liquids anyway. This is why I'm a conservative. I'm a conservative because I believe in free market solutions.
Yes.
That was a free market solution. Now we have a supposedly conservative president that's talking about banning a legal product.
Yeah,
I wrote my letters. One of them went to the president, and my question is, why would we bother reelecting you? If you're going to act like a Democrat, why would we bother reelecting you on the right? and that is the question people need to ask themselves. It's prohibition. Whether you're for vaping or against vaping, if you consider yourself a Republican or a conservative, you should be absolutely opposed to the government banning or regulating a legal product. You wouldn't tolerate it with cars. You wouldn't tolerate it with guns. You shouldn't tolerate it with a life-saving product like electronic cigarettes.
Yeah,
you know, and if you want to be that imbecile that sits in the chat of a show yelling in all caps, "Hey, vaping's now illegal," you can go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of my party.
And
that's all I got to say to them.
Well, you know, now they're talking on the news about the vitamin. What was it? Vitamin E, Tina?
There's certain vitamin E oils that's in the e-cigarettes.
That's what the CDC. That's what the CDC director said. He said you need to stay away from these illegal and illicit cannabinoid THC products with vitamin E.
Yeah, that's what was causing everybody to get
But
sick.
most of the
and
news is
everything.
not saying that.
I think it's vitamin E acetate or something like
yes,
that.
Yes,
it's a derivative of vitamin E. I don't know why it's in there, but I don't do drugs, so there's no reason for me to know why it's in there. But this is why I'm not at risk. I don't vape drugs. I don't smoke drugs. I don't inject drugs. I don't snort drugs. You know, but that's why I'm not at risk.
Yeah,
and you know, the media lie.
Yes, they do.
You know, if you believe the media on some things and believe they lie on others, my assumption is you should probably believe that the media lies to you, period. Because that's what they do.
Yes.
They lie. They spread misinformation. And by the time the truth gets out, it's too late. The truth of this is starting to come out. When you have the CDC director saying, no, this is the problem, the media will eventually report on that because they would have spent enough time lying that now they can afford to report the truth, knowing that the truth isn't going to matter. The damage has been done. Like they say the number one public safety issue are these assault weapons, in quotes, as they call them. They tell that lie long enough, people are suddenly going to believe that's the problem. But there were less than 400 deaths with rifles last year. Less than 400. More people are going to die from vaping illegal drugs this year than are going to die from an assault weapon. You know what I mean? But they won't tell you this.
They're all assault. They
can't
all make them assault
afford-
weapons when somebody dies.
Yeah.
Gets killed.
They can't afford
Yeah.
to tell you the truth.
Yes.
They can't. They can't control you if they tell you the truth. And that's all it boils down to is control.
Yep.
You know, they have to control the people to get their message across and to get their way. Simple as that.
And
But yeah, this president, you know, as a principled conservative, I'm a little bit upset with the president right now.
I can
generally
tell.
like him. I think he does some good things, but he's about to break 2 campaign promises, and quite frankly, he can't afford to do it because conservatives, principled conservatives, will stay home. They won't vote. They won't vote for him. I don't know that that'll make a difference. It wasn't principled conservatives that got him elected the first time. But if he keeps betraying his base, he's gonna have a fight on his hands in the election. So hopefully he changes his mind like the wind changes direction. So hopefully he'll
change it next week.
reconsider all
Yeah.
this. And exactly, he could quite likely tomorrow say, "No, I never said I was going to ban flavors."
Yeah.
Because that's what he would do. He would just deny it. He'll be on camera saying we're going to ban flavors, and the next day say, "No, I never said that."
Yeah.
You know, and people will believe him. They'll go along with it like little sheep. Oh yeah, well you never said that. You know, but it's farcical. It's a joke.
All right,
Well,
brother.
thank you for-
Yeah, thanks for clearing up.
Just a little bit irate.
We see that.
I can tell. But I knew you would know
All right,
more
guys.
about all the stuff that's all the vaping
I
stuff.
mean, if anybody wants to know what's going on, stay away from the media and go to the actual sources. Go to the CDC.
Don't be buying your shit
Go
on the
to
streets.
Right, well, but go to the CDC, go to the FDA, look at what they're saying about it, because they are obligated by law to tell the truth. The media aren't, but the government is. The government has to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And it's time for the president to actually start listening to the experts on this, and not the not the boy that cried. What is it? The boy that cried wolf?
Yep.
Yes.
Or whatever the hell the
Yes,
old,
sir.
adage is. Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, thanks.
Thank
See ya.
All right, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we had to hit a commercial. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Huh?
Hey everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists. My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured. Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist. I love Copy Central.
Can you tell me how to get to the Pampered Puppy?
That's where my dog wants to be, to go get so fresh and clean.
Pampered Puppy.
So clean, that's where the
Sorry the
puppy
mic was on,
wants
but
to
I'm so
be.
tired of these bullshit phone calls. Hi, this is Sarah.
It's the Pampered Puppy. Have you ever heard of Brian Linkus? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Linkus Agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors.
All right, we're back. That was another one of those. Hi, this is Sarah, and I've been trying to reach you about your medical alert bracelet. And I'm like pressing 9, I'm pressing 1. Hold, let me get you over to a specialist and we'll get you ordered up right now. And I'm like, fuck off. Yeah.
We've been getting the ones lately about your car warranty has expired or is about to expire.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill goes, no, it's not. We got the 20-year, 200,000 mile warranty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's only on the, I don't know, whatever. Okay. Whatever. So it's either that, which really the house phone, we have not been getting a lot of calls on lately. Used to, it'd be like all night long. You get either the warranty or the automated for your, hi, this is
loan?
Jennifer.
This just
credit
in
card?
from Joe at Mevo.
Joe at
We
Mevo.
released an app update to fix this today. Ding, ding, ding. So, anyways.
So now you have to do another update.
I'm
I'm asking you, butthead.
No, I'm not picking on you.
I know your ear.
I'm just
Eel.
like, really?
Eel.
You sent it out at 9:30. Thank you. Don't mean it's truly an update. So anyway.
Well, you'll find out.
Yeah, when the
tomorrow.
show's over.
Yeah, or yeah, when the show's over.
Oh, and then I got a phone call. It was from Minnesota, so I thought it was
Minnesota.
I thought it was one of the family members because my mom's from Minnesota. And we still got family there. Anyway,
Maybe it was Danny.
that's so and so from DirecTV. Because you're such a loyal customer, we want to offer you the Stars package, free of charge for the next 3 months. And then after that, it's like they charge you triple.
You need to ask my wife what she did because I don't know what it is, but I'm paying $36 a month now.
Yeah, I want to know
for
what the hell-
everything.
What the hell she
What?
did.
I have been for
Yeah.
like 4 months now. $36.
Yeah, he showed me one of the
for
bills. and it-
everything. I've got every
legitimate-
channel other than sports and sports effing, which would be Playboy, but now I got
Oh.
all the movie channels. I got everything on $36 a month. DirecTV. Come on, give me skin. Come on,
Yeah,
give me
that
five.
sucks
Give me
because-
five. Come on, give me five. $36.
Because-
One more time. One more time. She's not
Because
happy.
I took off all our movie channels because that was another $45 a month just for the movie channels, and I'm still paying like $160 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
when
why?
when did your contract run out?
It's been gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every minute that you waste after your contract runs out, you're killing yourself. You have to call the retention department, ask to speak to retention department, and say, if you do not give me whatever special you have right now, I'm leaving to go to Dish because they are offering specials. So first you can
Even
call.
though I really don't want to go to Dish.
It doesn't. They don't know that, but you call and say, "Listen, what kind of specials are you running right now?" And if they say, "Well, you're not in contract no more," go, "Well, I'm about to go get in contract with somebody else." And if they don't play ball, you ask to speak to the retention department.
Retention.
Retention.
Gotta remember that
It's
one.
like Ricola.
Ricola.
Telling you, $36 a month, man.
Huh. I'm gonna have to try that then.
Yeah, man.
So CJ says that's why he always answers those calls with "Thank you for calling Eatonton Mortuary Services."
Oh no! When I answer now, I go, "City abortion, you rape them, we scrape them." And they
He
usually,
really does.
they'll usually hang up.
That's good.
I'm just saying. Oh
Bill
my
answered the phone a
God.
couple of times. Jasper County Sheriff's Department.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I used to do one. It'd be like City Clinic. You prick them, we stick them. But just it's just like going to your house, going to your front door for the Jehovah's Witnesses with your underwear. I told you the other day, I jokingly
just
rang
like
the
shotgun,
doorbell,
that's all.
and Zaylee goes, "Somebody's at the door." I'm like, "There better never be nobody at the door." If our doorbell rings and we're not aware of who's coming to the house, I will be there with a gun. You have no business touching my front door.
Yeah.
No. Not
So,
at all.
It's just it kind of is what it kind of is. I suggest everybody put a gate up in the front yard.
Yeah.
Sure.
What?
Ray, just go ahead and put a gate out in front.
Why? Why would you not?
That's money that I really don't have to put out.
Well, technically, you have a driveway. All you'd have to do is put up the $99. Well, if you got a big driveway, you probably want to put the 14-foot like I did, which is like $150. But you might, for $180 by the time you do the post and the gate. And just at night when you come home, shut the gate. Because by law, whether it's fenced in or not, they're not allowed to walk down your driveway. You don't have that problem, though.
Nope.
So then why are you debating with me over the damn price of a gate?
I said I wouldn't put the gate up.
You
You're
said
the
you
one.
couldn't afford to put the gate
No,
up.
I said I wouldn't want to put the money out for that gate. Didn't
Same difference,
Didn't say I
Stephanie.
couldn't afford it. Said I didn't want to.
Welcome to the
Money
Just
that
for
would
Fun
go better in the
House.
pool that I can chunky dunk.
Chunky
in.
dunk in. You knew that shit was coming, didn't you?
That's right. I hadn't been in a week, and I need to because my team's starting.
Yeah,
to fade
we
a
ain't
little
been
bit.
in a week too. I mean, it's 90 something.
I will do that tomorrow after the dang race, though.
I gotta be getting some yards kind of done today, tomorrow.
Huh?
Got to go out there and cut a couple trees.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, my father-in-law.
See, that's another reason why we won't put up a gate or fence right there, because then you can't get stuff in the driveway. We have a narrow dirt road, and you have
So
to.
you put a wider gate. That's why my gate's
Then I would. Never mind.
wide.
Why would I wait?
Give it a wide berth. But you don't need a gate.
Nope.
Stephanie needs a wall around her house.
Yeah.
Her neighborhood done went straight up hood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Dondra. So here's the argument. No trespassing signs does not stop them from walking down your driveway
They're still
by
on their
law.
property.
Yes, I've had this argument with a bunch of police officers. Yeah. Because Crystal even said, we pass this one big house all the time. It's got this big fancy gate at the driveway, but not a fence. And she goes, that is stupid. Why does that make, that don't make any sense? I said, because by law, you can put up no trespassing signs that say you're not allowed to walk through my yard up to my front door. But if you grant them a driveway and a walking path to your front door, then that means they can pull in your driveway. That means they can come down your driveway. That means they can then walk to your front door. They might not be able to walk around your house legally, but they are legally allowed to drive down your driveway and tap on your front door. I know it sounds stupid, but that's why you got to put a gate up.
Yep.
Rich Archer tagged Alex and me in a picture on Facebook. It's got media reports on the dangers of vaping, and it's got somebody, tied up, and Fred from Scooby-Doo is there, and he says, let's see who this really is. And he takes the hood off, and underneath the hood, it's a pack of cigarettes. So
yes, because they're not getting their money. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And they were going to try to do
They
whatever
thought.
they can
Yeah.
to stop the vaping because, they're losing money.
Yep, they thought they were going to do it. I don't understand why they just didn't invest their money into vape.
Somebody.
That's the thing that tripped me out. Like, why didn't you just take your money and start doing vape?
Yeah, I can't remember who said it, but somebody yesterday said that Marlboro did actually own, or the people that own Marlboro also own Juul.
Okay.
The e-cigarette people.
Okay. I mean, it just seems to me when people figured out you needed to make
actually,
cheap
there's
beers,
more people that are doing mods than there are.
Steel Reserve came out,
Yeah. Say what?
I said, as soon as they figured out that people wanted cheap beer, Steel Reserve came out. Like, as soon as you figure out what you need to do, and I see you're welcome, but we don't know what you're welcome means, Candy.
Got a call.
Am I lost? Am I lost?
Okay, sorry.
So,
I still got that song stuck in my head.
And see, Alex said Philip Morris bought 35% of Juul.
Oh.
So Marlboro does have
stock in
Juul.
Candy says, oops, that was supposed to be in chat. My bad.
And Mike says the tobacco folks owned the patch. Now, my mom, she's been a smoker for many, many years, and she went and tried a shot that was supposed to get her to stop smoking, and they gave it to her behind her ear.
What?
Yes.
Nobody's sticking no shots behind the ear.
But ever since they gave her the shot, well, first of all, it didn't make her stop smoking. And second of all, ever since she's had that shot, she's had fluid in that ear. That ear's been giving her
If you really want to
issues.
quit, you can quit. Trust me. My husband was over a pack a day, every day for 30 years, and he gave it up. Cold turkey.
That's
Stop.
good.
No patches, no nothing.
That's like Travis,
But you have to really want it to do it.
we smoked for many years, and we've decided the day after Christmas, this year will be 7 years ago, that we were going to stop. Now, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't vape. He doesn't smoke or anything. And yeah, I picked up the vaping, but it's better for me.
What?
Mike says, was the staples for tobacco or weight loss? Huh?
What staples?
I don't know.
Mm.
I am
Yes,
tired,
and-
Jeff. I don't know what happened.
Candy
I
said,
know he blew his.
Blew my
his
wad.
Staple.
He's done now.
It's down Tina's leg.
Oh,
The look on your face. Oh my God, Tina! Tina, like blues.
don't get that on me.
Oh my God.
And Candy said that she had the shot twice years ago, and it worked for me the second time. Yeah, my mom had 2, and I think she quit maybe for a month or 2, but then she picked it right back up. I mean, we even tried to get her to vape, and she did good with vaping. She vaped for about 6 months, and then she picked the cigarettes right back up again.
See, that's what I'm saying. Just quit.
Mike says that they
No,
would put
I thought the staple thing was to get rid of migraines or something. I don't know.
I have.
I didn't
I don't
know.
know.
Well, those aren't staples. That's a piercing.
Piercings,
And that's
yeah.
the Daith piercing. Savannah's had that done for the migraines.
Man, I can tell I didn't get no sleep last night. I was up and down all friggin'
Well, I
night
kept
long.
waking up, but then
Yeah.
I was really awake at 4:15.
Mm.
Ding. Then shortly after that, it was Rich Archer's. Ding. At 4:30.
It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Ugh. And I went up to go to the bathroom, and I was just, my back was hurting. I think because we laid in the bed watching Orange is the New Black or whatever, and I just started hurting. My back started hurting. And then I got up walking around, and Crystal's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just had to start moving around. Like everything was aching." So I got up and kind of walked to the kitchen and walked back and kind of let everything pop and neck and back and all that, and then lay back down and went back to sleep. But I was so restless last night.
Shoot, Travis, because of the heat, he had a rough night with his legs.
Candy says, "Oh my God, after the second one, I could not stand cigarette smoke. It stunk."
Yeah.
That's how I was when I was pregnant with Ashley. If I smelled cigarette smoke, I would get sick. So, of course, I never smoked when I was pregnant with either one of my girls. But
I'm yawning, I know. Sensei Stabile says I used to smoke 4 packs a day when I was a truck driver. He says, and then one day, 30 years ago, I put them down, and he said I had been smoking since I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
wow. Yeah, if you want to do it, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, but you got to keep the mindset. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just done. I'm done. Not
Yeah.
gonna buy them
You
anymore.
have to decide you're done.
Yep. Them things are expensive. I remember when a pack of cigarettes was like 75 cents.
Yeah, and they started getting up
when they went up $2, I was like, dang man, I can't afford to smoke no more.
and now some menthols are almost $7 a pack.
Oh yeah, I know.
And it's like you've
And
got
mine
to
were
be
never on sale. I smoked Benson and Hedges menthols, and they were never. You could never get them on sale.
What's the little bitty ones?
Oh, I don't know. They came
Is
out
it
with those.
Lady Capri's?
Yeah, something like that.
That it looks like you're smoking a toothpick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how can you get your
Do
nicotine
one good.
fix? Yeah, and it's
And you
done.
Yeah, the whole cigarette is gone.
It's nothing but ash.
I'm hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry. I had a raisin cinnamon bagel this morning.
I'm getting a little nervous about my MRI. I'm just not looking forward to going in a tunnel.
I've never had one, so I don't know.
But I'm glad that it's all covered. Everything that I have done from now on, because I've met my deductible. Imagine that. It's covered 100%. So that's good.
I do get to go get my mammogram next week. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I had mine done a couple of months ago, and Travis saw the bruises, and he was like, "Why do you have bruises?"
It's amazing how flat they can get a boob.
I know. That's what I
had
told
no clue
him.
that these babies could get
like that big.
Holy schmoly.
2 inches
And not only
tall.
do it from top to bottom, they do it from side to side, and then they do like a little angle.
Can
Just
y'all
like
imagine,
that.
Can y'all imagine how Tuesday's
It's
going to
like,
be? It's going to
It
be
falls up in there, and then it just squeezes.
Yeah, I
out.
was telling
the
my
vagina
wife.
monologues.
I was telling my
Yes,
wife.
Friday, Tuesday.
My wife says she may not be able to go with me unless I can reschedule because she has to put Zay on the bus at 8. They want me there at 8, so I'm going to try to reschedule to be there like at 9. Because my wife needs to be there for cholesterol and all the stuff, plus for my memory. But the point is, I was going to walk y'all through how to start the show. But if I have to be there at 9, I'd be able to get the show started, and all I'd have to do is show y'all how to turn it off. Point is, can you imagine you three?
Yep, it's going to be the vagina monologues.
I mean, technically, there will be 3 vaginas still left in the room.
Yeah.
At least for that moment. Yeah. Great. Fantastic. There may not be a show on Tuesday. I mean, how many of y'all want to hear this, that, or whatever?
I could bring in the pictures.
Pictures of
the mammogram.
Big old booby
what?
getting
Oh, my
squished.
God. Yeah, if that show just didn't get weird.
Look, when Bill went and had his colonoscopy, they gave him the printout pictures of it, and she goes, "Look, here,
Yeah,
you can
'cause
use
that's
this
what
for your
everybody
Christmas
wants to
card."
see. Yeah. That's what everybody wants to see. Centipedes on a fish hook. Ugh.
Oh,
It
my
was
God.
God.
She's like, "Look, they're all nice and clean and pretty and pink and
Good. Thanks.
clear."
Jeff H is saying, when is that? I can come down if needed. No, we got it. It's going to be the vagina monologues. We got it.
There will not be a show on Tuesday.
Every time
everybody
you
can
say,
sleep in.
every time you say vagina, I can see Scotty kind of
Because that is a nasty, it's just a nasty word.
No, it's not.
It's the scientific word. And he says it's
Cooter
nice,
sounds
nasty.
better. Snatch sounds better.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh.
No, those sound tacky and nasty.
Simple, descriptive, Velcro fly, something,
That's-
meat curtains. It's better than vagina. Ugh.
I don't mind vagina, but every time you
I
said
don't
that,
care
you could just
about
see him kind of
vagina.
go.
Mm.
Because, yeah, he doesn't like when we say vagina.
No. Quit acting like one. No.
Go to Arby's.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Oh, Jeff H says to stop the show, not be on it.
Yeah.
We'll lock all the doors.
I can disconnect like while it's happening if I had to.
Oh, you know he's going to be.
My doctor's
Watching
gonna
us
be
like
looking
a
at me.
hawk.
Oh, yo, I have my earpiece in. My doctor's like, Mr. Spence, when's the last time you exercised? I'm like, psst, wait. I'm
Let me hear
listening to
what
these-
they're saying.
I'm listening to these
I
three.
cannot believe she just said that.
I'm listening to these 3 broads talk on a microphone.
They're clucking.
They're clucking up.
Oh, cluck you.
Yeah. God, I gotta pee.
At least that's better
What
than
else
fuck-
is new? You always got to pee. Dear God.
Oh, my God.
I know he pees more than Zaylee. I
Who
know he
cares?
does. I know he does.
Yoo-hoo, baby.
That's right.
Yoo-hoo, baby. That sounded like Little Richard when he used to do that.
Yeah. So we finished off Orange is the New Black, and then we started season 2 of Ozark. Ozark. Don't be opening your file saying what?
Yeah, I think we're on episode 8 of season 2 on Ozark.
I think we got we started on episode 2, and it's like, okay, we need to go to bed.
Yeah, it sucks you in. You like don't want to turn it
I
off
know.
because It's like, oh my God, what's going to happen next?
And see, Bill's the kind, he freaking hates commercials.
Yeah.
He hates commercials. So anytime we're on watching a movie or show on a channel that has commercials, he'll flip to another channel. I'm like, why? All the channels run commercials at the same time. Just about. Why? Because I hate commercials. So then he'll go, all right, well, turn on that one we've been watching. Okay. But he likes the Ozark.
Yeah, Travis said he likes it too. But he's got to get caught up.
I thought you were falling back there for a minute. Scotty
No, I forgot I lowered my seat.
chair.
I went to sit down. I forgot I'd lowered it. Because when you lean it back, it automatically lowers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, look, we're out. I'm gone. We're done.
I'm hungry.
Bless
Dang,
you.
bless you.
Hey, baby.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. We say that a lot, don't we?
Yeah, we say, oh, gross a lot around here.
Because you nasty.
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking it in with us. And
Yeah, we had
Have a
ups and
great
downs today.
weekend. Yes. You could definitely tell it was Friday the 13th.
I can tell because of the way everything was wired. Like, holy cow. We had fun. We hope you, well, we hope you, we hope we made you laugh. And, hopefully all the camera stuff goes back to normal and all that kind of jazz.
I'll try
I
to take a
hope
bunch
so.
of pictures tomorrow.
Please do. You know, Karin is supposed to be the Just for Fun radio photographer, and she sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because every day she goes, I want a job. I want a job. Everybody else has something to do. Hold on.
I want a job. I want a job. Everybody else has something to do. I want a job. Somebody give me a job. I don't have nothing else to do. So please,
You are
please
one
give me a
pathetic
job.
loser.
I want to do something. I want to do something.
Go ahead. Make my day.
I want a job. Give me something to do.
Okay, here's something you can do. Take pictures
What
because
happened?
I don't know. I said take pictures. You seem to enjoy taking pictures. Take some friggin' pictures. I'm like, you post them. She goes, okay, I can do that. Yeah, but she hadn't done it though. Don't
So,
fall.
I'm
I
wondering-
mean, and you know what sucks? And falling down at her job at 4 foot tall, that's still a pretty big fall for a short person.
Let me ask you.
May I please have your attention? The store will be closing in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
Did they have like water stations through the?
I don't know. We can find all that out. You know, we're going
Well,
after the show. What are you doing?
Go picking up my package?
You're going with us then.
No.
Well, we're gonna all go down there together.
Well, I have other things to do, so no.
Are you going straight there from here?
No.
Damn it! Why are you being so complicated?
They don't hand out packets till 11. I got other things I can do before then.
That's the. How long do you stay here and talk to my damn wife? I can be at a effing event, and you're still here.
I can't help it.
So, anyways,
Crystal and I get to talking, and like an hour's gone.
okay. So hypothetically, you may be with us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They got food trucks down there. Hell yeah!
Do they?
Yeah.
I gotta take some cash.
I got to stop by the bank.
All right, look, we're out.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you a long
Love
time.
you guys. See you
y'all
Monday.
That's what she said.
You did?
Hey, come see us at the Fun Ruz tomorrow.
Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Hey everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be.
Hey everyone, this is Redneck Steph. Have you heard about Unique Funding? They're in the business to help people get out of those high-interest title ponds. It's sad how many people have been put in this position. I myself have fallen victim to this. If you currently have a title pond and you're not happy with your interest rate, then Unique is who you need. They are paying off high interest rate loans and rewriting theirs at a much lower interest rate. Everyone hates to see someone struggle financially, and losing your car or continue to pay out high interest rate. Unique Funding would like to help coach people financially and help them do better with their money. Once they pay off your loan and are able to rewrite it at a much lower interest rate, your loan will be paid off faster while keeping your payments the same. The staff would like to work with people and listen to their needs. Custom deals can be made to fit almost anyone's pay schedule. Be more than just unique and go see Unique Funding. Let them help you help yourself.
Just because I'm a dog doesn't mean I don't deserve to be pampered every once in a while, too. What's wrong, Charlie? Why do you seem so sad? I wish you'd take me to Pampered Puppy, where I'd be groomed in a gentle, caring, safe, and stress-free environment. I know what'll cheer you up, boy. I'm taking you to Pampered Puppy. That'll put some spark back in my bark. The Pampered Puppy, the best full-service doggy day spa in Conyers. Online at pamperedpuppyinc.com.
Should I fall out of love my fire in the light to chase a feather in